Hi, everybody. This is Paul Bryan. Today I'm talking with Belmer Negrillo, who is Facebook's lead design manager for AR experiences. Hi, Belmer. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Well, can you start off by telling us a little bit about your current role at Facebook and some of the steps that led up to that?
Sure. I joined this current job at the ERVR 2 years ago when was still a group called Building 8. It was kind of a lab around exploring new consumer electronics around machine learning, AI, and VR. And we came out with Portal, that is this video calling device that allows people to move in a more spontaneous way in front of the device because there's a camera that frames you automatically. Um, During the process of growing into Portal, I really developed this understanding of how many opportunities there are of really making that feeling of presence that we have when we're together with each other to still existing somehow when remote. And so we try to create a lot of different ways, tools, shared experiences that happens over the call that when you're in a shared experience doing something together, you somehow you change your perception. You live the normal time and you enter emotional time, and all this kind of shortcomings of technology maybe fade away, and you're focusing on doing something together with the other person. So that's a lot of the things I've been working on, and AR is one of the main tools that we have for achieving those kind of shared experiences and make it special and help people to express themselves better.
Cool. Sounds like a fun environment. Well, you have a talk at XD conference coming up later this month. What's your talk going to be about?
A little bit about that. I'm really passionate about the theme, and I think there's a lot of innovation that can be done in that space around bringing AR to help people to express themselves better and to connect better with other people. So this talk is about this idea of how we can create this layer over people, augmenting people, not spaces, not placing something on your table, but actually augmenting people in a way that they can bond, they can connect better, they can enter this emotional time together and have a better, memorable experience. So I'm going to present some of one example that's a story time that some of you may be familiar with. And also I'm going to talk about what makes that experience right in terms of principles and values and what's behind that would not block people to express themselves. It's a little bit I'm teasing here because I'm going to be speaking more detail about that.
Okay, very cool. Well, as you look down the road, without giving away any trade secrets of Facebook, of course, what kinds of things in AR are you excited about? What's coming up that you feel really strongly about?
Well, I think a lot of the things we know from AR right now are from augmenting inanimate objects, right? And but we are learning how AR can impact social relationships, how AR can impact people when they are relating to other people. And in this way, even if you think about the future of AR glasses, where suddenly I'll be walking around and talking to other people and having this augmentation layer on top of what I'm seeing, is even more important to have this clear understanding of how AR impacts social dynamics. And that's something I'm really excited to keep exploring and keep learning. So when we build this future the way in a positive, human-centered way.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking with me today. I appreciate it.
Of course, a pleasure talking with you too, Paul.